Hey guys, it's Robert again. I want to say thanks for watching my channel, subscribing and liking. If you're new here, check out all my videos, and if you do like it, subscribe. So I'm here with my daughter who's got her hands dirty already trying to help me. We're going to be doing an oil change soon. MotivX has sent me some tools to test out, and I was just curious if it's going to be something that is good for us Toyota owners. They fit a various amount of Toyotas, such as my wife's RX 350 here, also my mom's NX 200T. So it's a good bang for the buck product if it works. So that's what I'm going to be testing. These are the three tools by MotivX that they sent me. It works for all the Toyota lines of stuff. This is their oil drain hose. There's a funnel that goes right into the oil cap area. So the third thing in MotivX sent me is this oil filter cap wrench, and it fits everything in Toyota, Lexus, Scions. It's like it says, except for 1.8 4-liter cylinder, so it's a pretty big list. So that's kind of cool. So when they're saying if it's over torqued and hard to get out, instead of using the normal socket set here, or the normal 3/8 inch socket here, they're saying use a 27 millimeter socket. The thing is that not everybody has a 27 millimeter, right? I mean, I happen to have one, just in case, but Harbor Freight special, by the way. But not everybody has one, so hopefully you don't have a tight oil filter housing. Now, looking at the oil filter filler funnel, it's got a little gasket here, so it looks like it prevents some leakage when it overfills. Looks like it just screws on pretty easy. And then now you got a gasket here to put it when you remove the oil filler cap and screw it in. So we'll be testing that. Last thing that I got is this drain hose. So the instructions I read is to make sure that this knurling is backed out. That goes into the oil filter housing, and you're just gonna wrench it in there, and I'm gonna assume not too tight because you're gonna have to get that out. Once you're ready to drain the oil, then you start to move that, and as you can see when I'm doing that, that moves, so it's triggering the housing to drain. So we'll see how easy this is. This is pretty cool idea though, quite honestly, this one right here. So it's got a rubber attachment there, so we'll see how it goes. Of course, you gotta have your various tools, place to put your oil filter, the oil. I like to use a little pick to get the gaskets off the oil filter housing when I'm replacing it. Don't mind the mess of wires, I'm still working on electrical. So the point is not to have leaks when you're pouring oil down here in there. Alright, as soon as I remove that, I need to get now to this oil filter housing. We're going to remove this guy here so we can put that little MotivX deal into it. Oh man, that thing's on tight. Alright. So ideally, not supposed to leak oil, right? Let's see. Well, it leaks a little oil, just to let you know. So I'm gonna have to just finger tighten it and see how that works. And again, backing up this knurled part is supposed to keep it from coming up to activate the drain. I feel like I want to cut this more, but at the same time I don't want to cut it too much because my other cars are not as tall. Actually, that's fine. What do you think? Maybe cut about right here. So let me twist it and see what it does. Oh, oil's coming out. while everything's draining, I just want to talk about this guy right here. So this is the replacement to that MotivX thing. The idea with this one, once you remove the cover to the housing, you jam this into it and it pours oil. So the other thing, since you're turning it and knurling it when you're ready, you can see it's barely having any oil now, that it's going to be less messy. So that's the point of it. It's an option. You can still go this old school, or you can do like my first video. I didn't even do that. I just yanked out the filter and let it pour. It just depends on how you want to do things. You got these new gaskets, so always replace your gaskets. Always. And then the paper housing right here. Yeah, you guys can see me do it there. There it is. Now that oil coming out that tip area, which is good. That's what we want. There's a clip. I guess some people were asking, do you have to do anything with it? And I saw some people post from the manual, the service manual, that you do not have to mess with that. It actually automatically moves away. And it's not a lot, as you can see, because we used the device earlier. You still got oil in the housing, but not coming out. You can see that if I did, this wrench would be full of oil. So that thing we know is effective. Put it right in there. I'll go ahead and put torque specs for MotivX site so you know what to put it at. Let's see, 5 quarts of oil first. This takes about 6.1 to 6.2. So let's see. I'm pouring it. You can see I'm gonna pour it faster. Oh, okay. Now I'm really pouring it. Ooh, I poured that sucker out fast. All right, so you can see how fast I poured it. So now I get my other quart of oil. And I'm just gonna pour it in. Oh, that's actually fast. See? I just poured a whole quart of oil. Now here though, I think you need to get your rag because of this corner, because it's probably gonna spill out a little bit. Let's see. Oh, actually it catches. It'll catch on this edge here too. So the oil that's sitting there will actually catch still. So actually that's pretty good. I like that. It actually has a lip, so it won't pour out. The must-have is this wrench because this is forged, so it's going to be less likely to break than the cast ones that I mentioned earlier. So if you're looking for a reliable wrench, and this will work for a lot of Toyotas, I would go for this guy. Drain hose item, I also think this is pretty good. So it helps knock down the mess, a big part of the mess. You don't need it 100%, but if you're concerned about being less messy, and as you can see in my demo, this is a good product. The one thing I liked about this is that it was easy to pour, and it didn't leak anywhere in the bottom, so that was cool. The one thing I did not like is angle. So if this had like a more of a bevel that it can kind of sits more level to pour, it was about this angle, and right here it still poured fine and it poured well, but I just felt concerned that if I was a little clumsy, that could spill it more. if the spout here could be a little bit wider, or with the angle, I think that might be better. Now, other Toyotas, they're probably going to go straight from the top, but on the Tacoma, as you saw in the video, it's angled. So I want to say thanks for watching this video. If you guys have any questions, comment below. I hope you like this video a little bit better than my old video. My old video was a little bit more noisier. It's hard to not be noisy around here because I am outside. And I eliminated all the music, so there's no music on this one, guys.
Today's Thanksgiving, and then it's a holiday. Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace.
Let's get rid of this maintenance required menu. Let's go. Gear. Push the button. Maintenance reset. Push the center. Reminder, yes. Reset done. That's it. Now your hand's even dirtier, huh? You know I'm recording, right?